Hello friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, we'll talk about how to connect your Node.js application to different database. So whenever we are going to implement any REST API or whenever we are going to create any applications, normally Node.js we use for both type of applications where we are returning the data in JSON format or we are returning the data in HTML format. So again in JSON format, it always works like a REST API where we the request and response is basically based upon one format, that is JSON. So we'll talk about the database again. If we are going to create any REST API using Express, so again it is compatible with all the databases, whether it is Postgres, SQL Server, MySQL, and then we have a MongoDB. Again, MongoDB is a NoSQL and it is basically document based. So in order to connect your Node application to MongoDB, we have this ORM, object relationship mapper. So object relational mapper, so there are two ways through which you can connect to the database. You can fetch and retrieve, you can send the data to MongoDB using the native SQL. And second part is this ORM part where everything is managed in terms of JavaScript object. So it's a layer through which we manage everything using this JavaScript object. So in order to connect, so the concept of ORM and the concept of native queries is all different. So in order to connect your API, your application to the MongoDB database, so you have to use this Mongoose. So since it is an ORM, so the process is a little bit different. First of all, you need to create a schema, just like, so one way is like you can create the table or you can create a collection, because in MongoDB we don't have tables. We have the database, we have the collections, and in collections we have the document. So there are two ways. One is like you can directly create the schema from your Node.js application also using Mongoose, or you can directly create the collections there and you can add, update, or delete your document in using this ORM, using this Mongoose. So first thing is like you have to install this Mongoose, and then in order to import, you know that in Node.js we use the require keyword. So using require keyword, we can import this Mongoose. And then first part is just like in any blank database, we have to create the schema. So we have this schema part where you can explain, you can put the data type of this, whether it is required or not. The data type is string, integer, whatever the thing. So all the schema part, and again, just like what we create the tables or collections in directly in the database. So this is first part. Second part is there will be a model. So using this schema, there will be a model that will be responsible for doing all the CRUD operations. So we have to create a model from this schema. So you have to first create the schema, then you have a model. So you can give the name to the model, and this model will be using the schema. So using this model, you can do all the interaction with the database. So it's very simple, and Node.js has provided out of the box modules. You can just install this from the using Node package manager. Once it is installed, simple thing, because it is an ORM, so again everything is managed from your application. You can create a schema, you can update a schema, you can create a model. Using that model, you can do all the CRUD operations. So again, very straightforward. And again, in most of the applications, wherever we are going to integrate our application, wherever we have requirement of NoSQL database, where we want to fetch, retrieve, whatever we want to do, we can do directly using this Mongoose package or Mongoose module. So this is all about Node.js connection with MongoDB. You have to first connect also. So again, connect means like you have to give the URL where you have to connect. So again, every MongoDB installation, they provide an URL plus your username and password. So first of all, connection should be established. Once there is a connection, after that you can start working on it, creating the schema, and then once the schema is created, then you can use the model, and then from using the model you can do all the CRUD operations. So this is short introduction how a particular Node.js application can be integrated with your MongoDB. Friends, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching this video.